Hi everyone, it's me, Kat. Thank you for tuning to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I appreciate you checking me out. If you would, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button now so you can see all my future videos. And if you're returning, welcome back and thank you. I truly enjoy your company. Today, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you how I clean my makeup brushes and makeup sponges. And I'll also go through the brushes that I do have and the sponges I do have and what I use them for. So if you are interested in any of that, just keep on watching. This is a cleaning pad I got from Sephora. It's a Sephora owned brand. This is the Beauty Blender Solid Pro bar. These are some microfiber towels I got from Costco, and these are the brushes that I'm going to use. What I do is I wet the brush and then I swirl it into the soap bar, and then, as you can see, I'm still doing it and trying to get it really soapy. Wet it a little bit, brush it up against the pad, and try to get all of the product out of it. Obviously it's not clean enough, so I'll go back into the soap, give it a good swirl, brush it into the cleaning pad again, and then rinse. And once the rinse is out clean, I move on to the next one. That is a Sonia Kashuk brush I got in a set. I think it was a holiday set. I got that on sale at Target. I got it recently, it was like half off. That is an Urban Decay brush. It's called the Optical Blurring Brush. I use it for foundation powders. Lately I've been using it with the Tarte Amazonian Clay full foundation powder kind of thing. I use it a lot on the weekends. I like this brush. It does take a long time to dry though. Then this next brush I got in my Ipsy bag. It's the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. I think I've been using this to set my concealer. Maybe sometimes I use it for bronzer. That pink brush is the Luxie 514 brush. I've been using it for blush or a blush topper. That brush is the Sonia Kashuk. I also got this in a set, using that for blush. That one is the Hoka Hodu Sephora Pro. I've been using this for bronzer, or maybe I've been using it to dust off my bake when I do bake. Yeah, that's what I've been using that brush for. This one is the Real Techniques. I've been using this for highlighter. The next two brushes, one is the MAC 36 brush. I've had that for a really long time. And the other one's another MAC 36 brush. I use this for transition shades and creases. That one is the Morphe MB40 fan brush. Use it for highlighter. This next one is a Royal & Langnickel Precision Angled brush. I got this in my Ipsy bag. Been using this to set my eyelids after I put concealer over it. This one is a Morphe M578. It's like a thick pencil brush. I use it for a precise crease shade. This next one is a MAC 216 SE. I use it for an all over color on my lid. The next one is a packing brush by MAC. It's the 144. I use it for like the lid. And the next one is a MAC 22 brush. I use it for my eyebrows. Next, I'm gonna wash my sponges, excuse me. So those are what I use for the week. That one's the Beauty Blender. Just get it all wet, and then I rub it into the bar soap and then squeeze and rinse off. Try to see if I can still see product, I go back in more, squeeze it out, rinse, and then repeat the process if necessary. That is a Real Techniques sponge. Use that for foundation as well. Another Beauty Blender brush, Beauty Blender sponge. And honestly, I think both the Beauty Blender and the Real Techniques sponge are both great quality. I don't have a favorite between the two. I noticed there was a little bit of foundation left on there, so I wanted to wash it again. It's a Beauty Blender, I think it's supposed to be like a blush blender, but I've been using it for my concealer. That's another one. I do have two, I think I have 2 or 3, I'm not sure. That one's a Real Techniques sponge, and I think that's a L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal, I would say, is my least favorite. It's kind of like hard. So anyways, after I'm done with that, I like to clean the bar soap and the container it's being held in, because a lot of water gets stuck in there. And if I don't clean it, it'll just like melt. So I rinse it off really well, clean off the bar, and then dry it off, and then I'll put everything back in its place. I use the microfiber towels to clean everything or dry everything off. You can also use these microfiber towels as those like magic makeup wipes. I've tried it. I used to do it. I'm not a big fan of it anymore, but in a pinch I will. So I'll rinse off my pad that I got Sephora. It's a Sephora own brand. And then I will get another microfiber clean one, a dry one, towel, and then squeeze any excess wetness off of all my sponges. And then I will clean off all of the counter space, make sure there's nothing wet. And then I will proceed to dry my brushes. So I will just take another dry microfiber towel and just kind of squeeze all of the water out, and just put it on the side, lay it on the side. I don't have any contraptions to hang it upside down, but I find this is just as effective. And I think my oldest brush is like 20 something years old, and I've done this from the beginning, so I have no problems doing it this way. Sometimes I'll do a quick wipe it, like a crisscross motion like that, and then form it into its normal shape. That way it doesn't dry funny. And I find that using the microfiber towel really helps with the drying process. I wash my brushes about once a week. I think that brush I'm wiping right now is about 20 years old. And there you have it. That's how I clean all my brushes and sponges. And then in a minute you'll see that I'll just lay everything nicely, and I'll put that pink thing there, and then I'll just kind of lay my sponges there, not too close to each other, but just try to get some air dryness. So there you have it. That's how I clean all my brushes and sponges. I do them about once a week. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have a different technique, I'd also like to hear how you clean your brushes, because I found this is the most effective way for me. But I'm always interested to see how everyone else does it, and maybe it'll be more efficient for me, or I should try it. Anyways, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and then until next time, take care.